is Liv Cazzola, and I'm here representing Tragedy Ann, which is a compassion project from Guelph, Ontario.
Hi, my name is Kaitlin Milroy, and I'm one half of the band Moonfruits.
Hi, my name is Millaire. I am the other half of Moonfruits, a bilingual French-English contemporary folk band.
And Tragedy Ann went to Europe together in the fall. It was a whole slow tour over the course of 7 weeks. There were a lot of learning lessons along the way and a lot to reflect on when we came home, because this is the first time we tried this kind of thing as a collective. Once we got home, we gathered together once again, thanks to Ontario Presents, to be able to reflect properly on what just happened and talk about the things that went well, the things that were challenges, any learning lessons that we thought would be helpful for the bands moving forward, but also to be able to put together a document to share with the community who is also interested in slow touring.
In order to process all of that learning, we needed some time to digest the experience, and it was imperative for us to share those lessons with each other in a format that was slow. We are friends who are colleagues, and working together can bring out all kinds of stressful situations. It was so important, I think, for the four of us to have some time to put thought and intention and reflection to our experience.
We gathered at Kate and Alex's place in Ottawa, made shared meals, we went on some healing walks, and we spent our days making notes, asking questions, and really listening deeply to each other.
We picked a time where both bands felt like we would be well. We caught many viruses while on tour. All of us needed time to recover, and it also gave us some time to digest. So the first step was then to broadly discuss how we would structure our days, define the itinerary of the time as our first action when we gathered. We would do that together.
Prior to the meeting, as the bands, Kate was able to have a debrief with the caregiver that was with us for our trip, Sambour. And so we were also able to reflect on what he learned from the experience and what he shared with us.
Sam and I picked a time in advance of that meeting where we could have a conversation that we would record for one another. So we would each prepare some questions to interview the other person, get the reflections, and then take notes when the other was speaking, and ultimately create a shared document.
We did an actual paper schedule. At the end, really, one more day would have helped because we didn't cover everything that we were hoping to cover.
What Liv took on was that post-reflection gathering.
That was a very helpful part of the process as well, which happened after the week together. It was a good way of kind of being able to start seeing trends within the conversation. I've never had a formal debrief for a collaborative tour before. There is a bit of closure to it and appreciation for all of the work that went into making this thing happen.
I love that we were able to be compensated for work that we engage in because it's necessary work, but which is never compensated. Quite simply, it permitted it to happen. All of us felt such a strong desire to engage in this work because of the possibility of deepening, like Liv said, our understanding, and have tried to practice slowness, not only in the pacing of the shows and the tour, but just embodying that in other aspects of our professional work.
For me, slow touring is so much about everything that sustainability can mean. There were a lot of really important moments of understanding that we were able to have with one another. That's going to foster a long relationship of collaborating. If you don't take the time to reflect and learn and change, then I don't think that is possible.
You go on tour, you open for a band. It's like you play your last show together, and then you might say bye in the parking lot the next morning. There is no chance to like, hey, I'm actually more comfortable. It's this speed limit as opposed to this speed limit. We were having phone challenges. Like, how do we address that next time? You know, it was very exceptional, I would say, to have a little bit of funding support to sort of sconce that